Hey y'all, back with Illuminaughty Mystex. How's it going? The reason there's already cards on the table is because I just recorded 10 minutes of myself shuffling and bitching. And I was like, I'm not using this, but I will honor and respect the cards. It is like half my deck, but I deleted my last video and I started recording at 444, so I know that this is just going to be a better take. This is going to be a general reading. I am about to do elemental readings, and I'm doing another surprise reading. So, to keep up with myself here, I like to do a general overview when I have announcements to make. So, here are my announcements. One, new setting. It is temporary. I'm out of town right now. I'm staying locked in the cabin, so I'm not going out doing shit. Just thought it was a pretty view. I know the lighting's not great, and there seems to be a little bit of a motion delay or a lag, if you will, but I don't care. I think it's nice. I think it looks nice. I think it's cute. This is gonna just be general overall for everyone, which I think is why there's so many cards, and there is a shit ton of cards here. I try to stop myself from shuffling and having more, but there's piles and a mess, and I'm just gonna go through it. So also, I appreciate everyone who watches my videos. Whether I get 3 views or 30 views, I feel like, okay, well, someone cares, and I'm not doing this for no reason, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate all my subscribers, and never once felt like it wasn't enough, right? But something happened, okay, and my Capricorn video did get over 250 views. Some YouTubers, it's not a big deal, but for me, like I said, I average 15 views a video. So to see that kind of spike, especially because it was one of the longest zodiac readings I've done, it's a 45-minute long video. So people were in it for the long haul too. I appreciate it so much that yes, will be doing an extra video for Capricorn. It seems like y'all are going through a lot. You seem the most interested, and so I'm gonna do another one to show my appreciation for y'all, Caps. Okay, so again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. If it happens again with another sign, I will do another extra reading. But for now, I just want to send back so much of that love for Capricorn. So I'm gonna do this general really quick. I'm gonna run through these cards really quickly. Then I'm going to do elemental readings, and then I'm going to do a bonus Capricorn reading. For this reading, I will not be pulling any of my Halloween cards, and because I'm out of town, I don't have my demon deck. I leave the demons at home. I don't travel with them anywhere I go. I don't bring them to shows. When I used to do shows, I don't bring them to people's houses. If I'm doing readings outside the home, I just don't involve the demons. But for this, I have so many cards here. I could care less. If you want a Halloween pull, you're going to have to tune into the elemental videos, alright? So, also, very cute little psychedelic mushroom rock. It's rainbow, pretty. Just thought I'd carry it around with me. So I was like, well, I don't have an altar here, so I might as well just throw something up. Yeah, so let's fucking go. Beverage break. Yeah, I have 3 beverages. What are you gonna do about it, I got coffee, I got a G&T, and I got some water. Love to love it. Okay, so, as mentioned, this is pretty much half the fucking deck. Oh, that was another announcement too. I said, I think in a couple videos last week, that there are 72 cards in a tarot deck, and I am well aware that there's actually 78. I did misspeak. If I'm your only source of information, that's a bad idea. I highly recommend Google and shit, okay? But it's 52 cards in a deck and 22 major arcana, and I said 72. It's actually 78, and this deck has 80. Because Aleister Crowley's cool, I guess. He made extra cards. I'm very sorry that I am coming with the elemental readings pretty late. I try to do readings once a week, if you haven't noticed. Zodiac element, but I went live so many times this month that it just kind of slipped through the cracks. So I'm sorry, I'm a little behind. Sorry. I think that was it. Well, yeah, go check out the lives. They're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Okay, All Souls Day, 11/11, Friday the 13th. Like, there's some really good content. You can check that out if you are ever missing out on my readings. It's most likely because of that. Okay? So, anyway, I think that was all my announcements. I just hate repeating myself, right? So I'm not going to sit here and have this 6-minute intro in each one of my upcoming videos. I'd rather just do it all at once, and if you watch it, you watch it. Okay? So, I'm going to just run through these. I'm not going to spend too much time on any card in particular. This is just a general reading for the general public. All right? 6 of Cups, pleasure, enjoying yourself. Possible feminine energy. This card is very yonic to me. It's another thing I kept saying. What's the equivalent of phallic for a woman? Someone finally got back to me. The answer is yonic. Very cool. Love that. We have Aquarius energy. Okay, the star. Couple things about this. The star can come as a surprise. It can also be focusing on yourself. Could be Aquarius, all right? What I'm kind of sensing is that we are talking about a timeline here. And I obviously started backwards, but it is currently Scorpio season. And we, as a country, are about to go back into lockdown. Or, I mean, a lot of states are. I don't know what everyone's doing, but I know there's quite a few states going back into lockdown, which I fully support. And if you don't support it, get the fuck off my channel, because I don't even want you to hear this, okay? Stay the fuck home. It's nothing is that important. It is a pandemic. It is not a conspiracy. It's a virus. And it's deadly. And we don't need to spread it, right? Yeah, go to the grocery store, go to the gas station, maybe even see a couple friends or family. But the gatherings, the public spaces, yeah, we should pull back on that because cases spiked like last week, this week. You know, worse now than it was in April. Like, come on. And I don't want to get into it. I don't know why I brought it up. This is why I deleted the first video, because I went on a little bit too long of a tangent. But come on, man. Just, so annoying. We literally went through this 100 years ago. It's not a conspiracy for political gain. Right? The whole world did not get in on this for the sake of American politics. I'm sorry. Who the fuck do you think you are? And why are you that self-centered? Was it a lab-created bioweapon that used against the people? Maybe. I'm not counting that out. I'm not saying there's no conspiracy around it. I'm saying that it is a real thing. So please treat it as such. Please wear your mask. Like this. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this, but like this, okay? Seems so unnecessary I have to say that shit, and yet. Anyway, at the same rate, please pray over yourself. Please speak health into your existence. Speak health amongst your people, amongst your community, in your cities, all right? Pray about it. Pray for protection. Maybe you do some spells and shit. I always say pray, but like, get crafty, witches. All right? Stay ahead, too, with your health. You know, uptake in vitamin C and other vitamins, minerals, whatever you gotta do. Just be smart out there, okay? I'm gonna stop. Be smart. Anyway, I'm definitely seeing a timeline here. Scorpio season, the death card. We are in Scorpio season right now. there is some resistance, okay, with people, with the virus itself, with the government, with whatever. We are going through a lot. And the Nine of Wands, being strength, represents pushing back at these forces, okay? Then we have the Star. And while the Star does come as a, like I was just saying, comes as a surprise, center of attention, blah, 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 I'm thinking this is going to be Scorpio season to Aquarius season. And it's a timeline. You enjoy yourself now, but it's going to take everything you got in you to keep going. And this little lockdown that they're trying, I have a feeling, they're saying 2 weeks to start, and we knew how that went the first time, right? They're like, 3 weeks, it'll be good. Okay, we're extending it another 3 weeks. It'll be another 3 weeks. It'll be another 3 weeks. And then everybody got sick of it, and they said, fine, be released. And then what happened? Exploded again. So, I'd expect this lockdown to last until Aquarius season, January, February, right? And it's going to require your entire being right now to push back, to stay safe, to be focused, right? But yeah, that's my little prediction. Okay, we got a stack of face down cards, but on top we have the Six of Discs, success, okay? If you are investing in a new project, if you're getting a new job, if you're entering a new relationship, any of that kind of thing, right? I'm seeing success. We also have lust. Could be obsession, could be very sensual, also represents Leo, could be something coming in Leo season, right? Either way, good stuff. We'll get to the face down cards, but I'm going to bust through this. We have the Sun, things working out. Nine of Discs, gain. Okay, maybe even financial gain. Seven of Wands, valor, bravery. Okay. Four of Swords, truce, right? And the unicursal hexagram. Divine feminine and divine masculine coming together in divine union. I mean, it looks like shit's working out. There is a struggle around us. We are collectively going through something together, right? We can all sort of relate, even though it affects us all differently. But what I'm seeing beyond the surface, beyond the strength, is total happiness, bliss. I was going to say a word, and now I can't think of the word. But just like an increase in value overall, coming to terms with things, making peace with it, being in love, having secure relationships, this looks amazing. I love that for us. Because again, this is general. This is not sign or element specific or person specific. This is what's going on right now. And these times of adversity are bringing out people's true colors, which, it'll end some and it'll start others, right? I've distanced myself from certain people at this time, and I've also become a lot closer with certain people at this time, as has everyone, right? I'm seeing a lot of really positive, good things going on here, and I love to see it. Okay, so then we have the Ace of Swords, the Hermit, Virgo, Princess of Swords, and the Universe. So Ace of Swords is like working really hard. The Hermit is looking within. The Princess of Swords is like kind of putting up a fight. And the Universe is everything working out. So what I'm seeing here is, yes, it will be difficult to be back in lockdown, being in quarantine. People went crazy in their houses. Everyone became an alcoholic and gained a bunch of weight. And I know it's not the best thing ever, but oh God, is that the worst thing ever either? No. So just do your best to stay strong and understand that this is simply your part of the battle right now, okay? Because some people do need to be on the front lines and some people do need to go to work. And if you get to work from home and you're complaining about that, just feel blessed that you are protected in that way, right? And then give a prayer up for those who are not so fortunate, right? We have the Four Cups, luxury, living comfortably, things, again, working out, going well. Knight of Discs, okay? This man's working out in the field. He's bringing home the bacon. Knight of Cups, this man has evolved. This is a very evolved man. And you might be in your masculinity right now, right? Double knights here. Might be dealing with some masculines, okay? I did a whole divine feminine, divine masculine night on Friday the 13th. I wasn't even calling that energy in. It's just what came out. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot more of that narrative. I never considered myself someone who would chronicle the divine feminine and divine masculine journey, but you know, I'm going to honor it. Okay. So if we're talking about our masculines, he's looking good, right? But making money and having the right mindset, thinking healthy, thinking strong, thinking protected, thinking resilient, thinking blissful, peaceful, all that, wealthy, all in the mind. It all starts in the mind. As long as you're paying your bills, you're good, girl. Period. We have the Tower. I've been saying it all year. The Tower has definitely represented the pandemic, right? So you're like, damn, things really are going good for me, but shit, we are still in this situation. We are still having a Tower moment, right? And then Four Discs, power, standing in your power, having what belongs to you is what I was about to say, and I guess that makes sense, but what matters the most to you, okay? Staying in your throne, staying in your power, staying empowered, okay? Grasping onto it for dear fucking life. Interference. You might start to feel a little out of control. The worse it gets, the worse you get, right? Shit is fucking you up at this point. But that's okay. Because you can fight back. And you may not be feeling like this knight anymore. You might be feeling more like a princess. But you're still on the right path. And you can get your mindset back. You can rewire your brain to thinking that things will turn out for the best. Right? Do not let their fear and paranoia get to you. Be cautious. Be smart. Be aware. Is very different than being scared, living in fear, and being paranoid. Right? One is a clear distinction from the other, and it's pretty obvious what we want. Right? The Eon, judgment. Whole lot of judgment. I was just throwing shade, right? Mask people who do this. Non-believers who think it's a fake fucking pandemic. Oh, I was throwing a ton of shade minutes ago. There's going to be judgment. There's going to be backlash. There's going to be differences of opinion. Ignore it. What else can you really do? What else can you really do? You know, like, fuck them. I have these two piles, and honestly, I'm not digging it. I'm not feeling like I need to read these. But I guess I will. Five of Cups, disappointment. Six of Swords, science, okay? Yeah, shit sucks, but it's working out because we're becoming healthier. We're becoming safer. So it's not bad. The Moon, Pisces, and also manifesting what you want during these hard times, okay? Letting it decide for you what's best for you. Art, Sagittarius, getting time to be creative, getting time to yourself. Temperance, maybe trying sobriety because you'll be at home, right? Five of Discs, worry, okay? Money may not come in the same, but it's still paid, right? Still paid. Still got enough. Ace of Cups, it's going to be all in the mind. It's going to be so fucking important to stay mentally healthy. If you don't already have a therapist, get one. Okay? Because Five of Wands, strife, emotional indifference, a drag. Eight of Cups, indolence, little excessive. Again, a lot of us became quite the alcoholics in quarantine. Okay? Two of Discs, change. Maybe this time around you won't go down that road. Queen of Discs. Focusing on your money. Focusing on your worth. focusing on building yourself up, okay? Queen shit. Empress. Being sturdy, being stable, being grounded, being what you, both of them, being what you need to be. Nine of Cups, happiness. Figuring out how to be happy without all the extra stuff. Notice how it's getting darker? I'll turn the lights on before I do the next readings. Finding happiness regardless, okay? Keeps you healthy, keeps you active. Six of Wands, victory. We will overcome. We will be okay. Keep telling yourself that every fucking day. You should be doing that regardless of whether or not it's a pandemic, but especially during a pandemic. There are so many ways that you can combat this. And I'm not saying a positive attitude is going to keep you from getting COVID if you want to go out and make out with strangers, right? That's not, come on. You got to still be sensible. But, speaking your health into existence, okay, is going to keep your immune system a lot stronger than doubting yourself through all of this. Prince of Cups, maybe people be getting pregnant, but also it's about that mentality. We've gotten most of the Cups family at this point. We got the Knight of Cups, the Princess of Cups, the Prince of Cups, okay? It might take some time, and you might regress before you move forward, and you might lose sight of it, and you might get tired of it. You might be like, but my cup is empty, and I can't do it anymore, right? Doesn't have to, but it might happen that way. Four of Wands, completion. We will get through this. We will get over this together as a country, as a global community, as a fucking family. All right? Eight of Discs, prudence. Got to focus on you. Got to do what you need to do. All right? I have these two. Jesus Christ. Prince of Discs, okay? Building back up. Refinancing. Rethinking. Reinvesting, okay? Queen of Cups, now you got the whole damn fam. Half glass full. Half glass full? Half glass full. Half glass. Glass half full. I haven't even had that much of this gin and tonic, honestly. Glass half full. All right. Nurturing, looking out for each other. All right. Ten of Discs, wealth. Knowing that you will be prosperous. Calling in your prosperity. Calling in your wealth. Calling in what's yours. Claiming. Okay? Claiming it for yourself. Two of Swords, peace. Acceptance. Knight of Swords, putting in the work. Doing the most. Hanged Man, staying dedicated, sticking it out. You start a new project in quarantine, all of a sudden you get out, what, you're not going to finish the project? No! You're going to fucking finish the shit. Damn, it's getting so dark. I'm almost done, though. Wheel of Fortune, letting that shit turn in your favor. Letting it become what you want and what you need, right? Okay, I got these last three, and this one on top. This one's in reverse, and I already know it's the Magician because it came from a different deck, and it's a little discolored. Why are you not thinking about what you want the outcome to be? Why are you so caught up in this moment of total devastation and disappointment to the point where you're not thinking about an alternative? Okay? I don't want to see this Magician in reverse. We want the Magician upright. We want manifestation. As above, so below. We want to see you shine, right? In reverse, none of that. None of it. What do we got? Five of Swords, defeat. Okay, you might be kind of giving up, not feeling it anymore, but hey, Eight of Wands, swiftness. Maybe acting upon emotion, right? Diving in, quick reactions. And Ten of Cups, satiety. You will end up with what you want, but if you're not manifesting, you'll never get it. If you're not like, okay, I want to make this move. I want this job. I want this house. I want this. I want the pandemic to end. I want the virus to go away. You got to be thinking about that shit every single fucking day. All right? Call it into your world. So, anyway, I felt like it was a little all over the place and also sort of self-explanatory, but I used more than half the deck right there. These are the cards I drew, and these are the cards I didn't draw. I used more than half the deck. Anyway, I'm about to get into it. So I will catch you on the elementals, and yes, I will have the lights on. Namaste.